being able to sit in different roles and do so from a place of peace.
So, Margarita, what's your definition of success?
So I think that that is such an interesting question because many folks will look at success by perhaps the title that you've been able to achieve, or the amount of money in your bank account, or the amount of accolades and awards that you've been able to win. And truly for me, the definition of success has a lot less to do with that and a lot more to do with the peace that you feel in the journey that you've kind of been able to navigate through. So being able to be within whatever role and to have that balance between having a successful family life, being there for your children, for your spouse, being able to be there for your team. To me, success is having that balance that you're able to meet the different roles that we sit in, but from a place of peace, not from a place of burnout, not from a place of stress. So I think it's a lot less related to money and title and a lot more to just, being able to sit in different roles and do so from a place of peace.
Share an incident that you might have viewed as a failure back then, but turned out to be a valuable learning experience.
Absolutely. So for me, it was many, many, many years ago. I want to say probably over a decade ago. I was sitting in the boardroom having conversations, feeling, completely energized that I was about to share something very important from a security perspective with the board of directors. And as I began sharing all the new things that I had learned over, the last 60 days of being within the organization that I was working for at the time, I get thrown for a loop and I get asked certain questions that I was not ready for. One had to do with the operating model, and two had to do with the perception or how risk tolerant the organization was. And it really taught me, apart from the embarrassment that I think we all go through at one stage in our life within, our employment journey, it taught me not to consider that everybody thinks exactly how we do, or that everyone has the same, risk appetite or risk tolerance, and to really come in with a more holistic view and be open to the different perspectives of the different personalities that you will meet as you kind of navigate things with the board. So I learned that there isn't, just one straight way of thinking. Like, security is not as important to everyone. So instead of me trying to lead with fear, uncertainty, and doubt, I learned to lead with value. And that was the most successful thing that I got out of that incident. Although very embarrassing at the moment, it taught me to teach and to speak and to articulate things in a way that, adds value to the organization that may not necessarily mean not getting hacked, not being in the news, not being fined, etc.